And welcome back, everyone, to this new race with our 70-star league here at GSA. Weegee versus LiamKings. Both are racers here and ready to attend. So no cancellations, unlike that last race. I am Electric, your commentator for this race, and I'm super hyped. Neither of these guys need any sort of introduction. Weegee, the just absolute monster, especially in those shorter categories, but has really held his own throughout the 70-star tournament. And LiamKings, the upset master, whenever he gets on a great race run, it's really hard for him to get shaken and fall off that path. So really anything can happen, and this is going to be a really exciting race. So definitely stick around for this. Go ahead and get your popcorn, get your soda, get all your napkins, everything that you might need during this race, because you're not going to want to miss a single second of it. And we're just waiting now for both these guys to give that ready confirmation so we can go ahead and give them their countdown. And we will be on our way. And both of them just making sure real quick that that file number 1 is empty. You've got that blue screen up and ready. Should be any second when these guys go ahead and get that countdown from the back. I feel like this will either be a race with PB paces or one with massive meltdowns. Seems to be a pretty common result, but we could always get that in between of a really nice close race with just a couple of little mistakes here and there. Just kind of your nice average run from both these guys. But of course, you know, nice average isn't exactly the most common thing ever. Or we can get no controller. And these guys just got the countdown from the back. Let's get it. It's me, Mario! And so begins one of the finest pieces of artwork made in the 20th century. Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I've baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach. I wonder how many times Leslie Swan had to record that. And when you actually listen to like if you listen really closely through like higher quality headphones, you can kind of hear the audio is a tad low quality. You got to keep in mind this entire game fits in 8 megabytes, so I wonder how many times she had to re-record that just to make sure all the enunciation was just right, so that the compression didn't just completely mess up every little sound there. And people saying I've got that perfect Princess Peach voice acting. I'd like to try. I like to try. And let's go ahead and go with Lakitu Skip. Both these guys showing off some nice different setups there, but each of them making it nice and handy with very, very little difference between them. Not even a quarter of a second, really. And LiamKings, though, with that ground pound instead of the long jump, that painting movement should take just a little bit less than 1.8 seconds, but Liam beating probably about that much with that pound. Got to test the floors in the castle. And wait, Weegee's going for Island Hop yet again. I don't know what keeps possessing Weegee to go for the... Oh, and failing Island Hop pretty dramatically there. That's going to be some pretty significant time loss. If you end up failing it by staying on the ledge, it's really not quite as bad. And pretty awkward angle from that big bomb, but managed to make it work with some pretty fast changes. Definitely a pretty big Monka. And Liam having all sorts of issues with the bomb clip as well. He should have been able to save time on Weegee failing that that island hop. EBM asking what was that movement? If you're talking about Weegee, he was attempting to go for island hop. So later on in 70 Star, you'll see both these guys going for the star on that island using the wing cap, using a technique known as sky jump. But you can do that without wing cap if you do what Weegee did there. But it's very risky because it requires a first frame wall kick. And Weegee, meanwhile, making a huge error on the slide. That's going to cost him the 21-second star probably. I don't know the last time I've seen someone fail that jump. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty wild time. I'm going to predict LiamKings getting a 12-7 for posterity, but a 23-3 from Weegee. That is unheard of, man. That's pretty insane. Yeah, the last time that I've seen any sort of major slide failure, all the slide failures have been bonks on the very end of the slide, or diving too early and ending up getting the fall damage on the bottom of the slide. It's very rare for you to see someone. What that was, Weegee was just trying to cut that corner too tight and ended up actually hitting the wall instead. So both of them now entering Wumps. Weegee going to be going for cannonless first. Let's see. Going for that texture setup. Almost like a moving setup, not really stopping at any point. Ooh, and LiamKings getting that major. It looked like a huge firstie on that Owlus attempt. Just way off from the cage there. But this time managing to bounce right off that fence, get right inside there. Nice and easy. Weegee, meanwhile, is going to be... Oh, going for Pro Cycle 100 coin here. So if he gets this, this is the fastest way to do Whomp's Fortress 100 coin by going out of your way to grab that one line of coins at the very start. And you can just barely, as you can see right here, make that full cycle. Wow! That is impressive movement. You very rarely get to see that in 70 Star. Wow! Can we get some pogs in the chat for Weegee? That's insane. That Pro Cycle is really tight. And so, meanwhile, LiamKings having to play a bit of catch-up already. Oh, it looks like he's going to be going for his own Pro Cycle. Already missing that one coin there. Probably won't be causing too many issues as long as he doesn't lose any time anywhere. And yeah, as you can see, because Weegee went for that Pro Cycle, the ending is very quick. Liam taking that very premature dive. Completely, it looked like he was on pace for a really good shot at that full cycle, but gonna have to wait around for the platform now, completely missing a full cycle. So that's really rough to see. Weegee just running away with Wumps at the moment, going for his own Owlus at the moment. Nice kick setup, and it's free, not even needing to bounce on the cage corner at all. And Liam going to be finishing up his 100 coin now after those pretty big execution errors. Ooh, and of course missing that red just to go ahead and add insult to injury there. Ooh, and Weegee with that really risky dive setup there, landing right on that wall. Just a little bit more to the left, and he probably would have ended up having to take a death. Yeah, Liam just losing time all over the place to just kind of ridiculous stuff. Cannot grab the star for anything, and to just pour salt into that lemon-filled wound, ends up just getting the jump grab of that star. That's why, right there, if you saw how much hang time Liam had before he actually claimed the star, that's why you see people do that instant ground pound to be able to grab the stars really fast. And Liam not even able to get that side flip wall kick to go ahead and get the Into the Wild blue star. Liam almost certainly experiencing at least a little bit of rage on his end of the screen. Probably akin to the rage that Big Womp at the top of the fortress feels just seeing Mario stomp all over his compadres. But, I mean, you know, he says all his life Mario's walked all over him, but we don't actually defeat any Womp besides him in 70 Star. So, you know, I think this kind of lends credence to the sort of Edge of Tomorrow theory with Mario, that every time Mario dies, he just kind of gets replaced with a new one, but no one else knows the difference. You know, who knows? Getting into the real deep thought experiment type theories as these guys are just getting out of womps. You know, with how action packed the very beginning of Womps is, those last 2 stars, the top of the fortress and that big Womp star, they kind of leave you a little bit too much time to think. Now, Weegee going for this optimal slide again. See, he keeps cutting that corner so close, and he got it this time, but that is the same stuff that caused him to lose so much time before. And see, that's what he wanted out of it is the 12-5. But as you can see, you know, going for those super optimized times can cost you dearly at the same time. But Liam, a full slide star and castle movement behind. Let's see how Weegee handles his wing cap here. We can expect some pretty smooth flying here. Oh, beautiful maintenance of that speed, but missing one of those 2 coins, they're going to have to circle back for it. And okay, barely nicking those with Mario's hitbox and missing 1 more coin there. You know, could have been a bit of a monka, but if you miss the single coins like that, and especially with how smoothly Weegee was doing his flying at first, and yeah, it looked like Weegee just did not like the way that he was approaching that switch and just decided the tech skip wasn't even worth going for. Kind of interesting to see him do that ground pound there instead of some sort of, because I mean, the rollout obviously doesn't require Z, so I don't know why he would have hit it otherwise. Anyway, just interesting stuff so far. As Senior Kitten says, this race is a bit of an oof at the moment. It's certainly interesting, especially on Weegee's side, to see him pull out these pretty amazing strats and then also just have some pretty wild failures in different spots. And of course, Liam ends up missing his very last red just to go ahead and sympathize with Weegee just a little bit. And Weegee going for some real nice movement in Dark World so far. Let's see what cycle he ends up with after this. Missing that red, though, and keeps going past it. Yeah, that's going to kill any chances of a Shig cycle, more than likely. And not grabbing the red on the platform either. What's going on? This is truly a poverty Shig right there. That's pretty wild. Yeah, I can't believe there wasn't a Dark World death there. Like, with those sorts of mistakes where you're having to do those instant backups that whenever you're doing practice, I'm sure that missing a red would have just been quick slap the L button to reset the level. But Weegee with, you know, really nice reaction and really good ability to go ahead and recover from those mistakes. This is a joke race, please admit. I mean, the script that I have in front of me is as serious as any other that I've seen. So, you know, I don't know. Liam with that very near death there. Ultra Monka, Monka Giga. Psych! I hope that was good enough for you, Senior Kittens. And Liam having a bit of a moral dilemma with this switch, not exactly sure whether he wants the stairs or not, and going to end up taking a couple of ledge grabs as a result. Now Weegee going back for his sky jump here. If Island Hop would have succeeded, this is what he would have been able to skip out on. So you're able to do the star a little bit faster with Wing Cap, but by saving all the castle movement to re-enter BOB, that's what makes Island Hop a time save. But it's only a 4-second time save, so really not the best thing to go for, especially with how much time you can lose by failing it. How is left screen playing Weegee without cheats? That's not even possible. I mean, you know, if you were around the playgrounds during the 90s, there were all sorts of methods to play as Weegee in this game, so just pick one of them. And Dumpling saying Weegee is like 10 seconds behind his PB. Well, Weegee has made a lot of very interesting errors. He lost 10 seconds on a slide to getting a wall bonk at one point. Ended up losing a pretty decent amount of time to failing Island Hop with the big fail. So just a lot of kind of interesting things. Why is Sky Jump even part of the route? It's a very fast star. If you think about, I think the longest singular stars in 70 are just over 30 seconds, maybe just over 40. And sky jump, even with that extra castle movement re-entering BOB, it's still decently fast. Like it's faster than THI Reds, SL Reds, Toxic Maze, which all three of those stars are options if you're trying to do the HMC early route instead. And yeah, Tama, good point with that. The substar in Triple D is definitely the longest, although that one is required. So it kind of no choice on that one. You just got to get it out of the way as fast as you can. And Weegee setting up for CCM 17 and going to be committing to, ooh, nice attempted moonwalk from LiamKings there. But Weegee's going to be setting up for that double plus, it looks like. Yeah, Chess Star is really slow, and really all the swimming is slow. There's a big reason why JRB is not in 70 star, and it's because the water levels in this game are just not fast whatsoever. Which, I mean, if you're just trying to sit down, chill, relax, okay, you know, water levels are fine. But in a speed run, no, we want to go fast. Water is not conducive to going fast. And, oh, Weegee missing that second coin there. It's going to be okay because he's doing the CCM 17 route. But he is going to have to back up with a secondary coin besides that red. So that's pretty unfortunate. Yeah, the vast majority are sub 30. The longer ones, for the most part, are in the mid to low 20s. There are only a couple that actually manage to be beyond 30 seconds. LiamKings setting up for his slide movement for the rest of CCM 17 himself. While Weegee makes his way over to Big Boo's haunt. Yeah, and that, Jay Foster, that's what I was kind of about to say as soon as people were... Oh, wait. LiamKings doing Penguin Slide for his 100 coin here. Not sure I exactly follow what's going on. I guess he may... Well, see, that's the thing. The Penguin doesn't spawn until after... He must be just saving a different star for last. It's been a little bit hard to keep exact track of what exact route these guys are taking through this level. Yeah, so Liam in a very bad position by missing that coin there and having to exit that area. He's just lost a minute and a half, if not more. No, if you know me, you know that normally in a situation like that, I'd be screaming, but this is just, yeah, I'm just confused more than anything. Liam just is not on his A game whatsoever. That is so unfortunate. Oh, and missing the star. He almost got that perfect. That's really bad, man. Well, what is Liam gonna decide to do to back this up, I wonder? Is he gonna just, yep, he's gonna do double plus. Yeah, it does look pretty grim for Liam at the moment, but depending on how double plus goes for Weegee and then likewise for Liam, that could make a pretty significant difference. Yeah, lots of Fs in the chat for that mistake there. That's pretty devastating to think of. And Liam gonna do a little bit of a shuffle to make sure that he's going in the door just the right way for this little balcony star. And Weegee gonna be doing his first attempt at Plest. Got the nice bomb. Got a very, very weird angle, so he's gonna have to let that one go. Wasting a lot of time here. Gonna have to go for Shining atop the pyramid as a backup, and a real slow backup just like that. Yeah, Liam definitely less than 2 minutes behind because of him deciding to attempt to go for double plus. But if it doesn't actually work, then that could certainly Okay, so this setup looks a lot better from Weegee. Ending up going completely past the corner instead of clipping in. Can he get into the top? Okay, wasting a lot of time on that secondary plus, but does manage to get through and commits to doing the double by going for secrets first here. Liam is about to be joining him in the basement, and if Liam has a good double plus, he could really make up significant time and put himself in a much more dominant position. Now, at this point, Weegee does need to get another plus out, and these 2 plus attempts have been shaky at best. So, I would not be surprised if we end up seeing another fail here ultimately. Let's see here. He's got the throw. The grab is good. And he's very good second plus there as LiamKings goes ahead and grabs Mips for the first time. So Weegee comes out of SSL without so much of an issue. He was able to not actually take a death, instead able to grab that backup, albeit kind of slowly. But he did leave some significant time on the table that LiamKings can definitely pick up on. Let's see here. Liam going for the standard plus setup. And ending up having to throw away the bomb before that hop there. Gonna go ahead and go for shining atop the pyramid. Really, really slow. Can he get up there? Okay. Able to get up really, really nice and clean. Phew. Took a little while because of all that speed that he lost. So, yeah, Liam also hemorrhaging a lot of time. Not going to be able to make up really anything on Weegee at all. Let's see how the second plus attempt goes. And the jump is good. And he's in there. Okay, so he's got the first one down. Is going to be going for... He's committing to secret, so committing for that double plus at the moment. All right, now Weegee going for that professional lava boost here. Oh, and ends up barely missing the platform and taking a death instead. What? That was almost perfect. How? Wow, I don't understand how he lost that. That's insane. Oh, man, he must have just... And again, a second time! What? How? I don't understand how Weegee just failed that twice. That is basically as close as you can get to succeeding without succeeding that. I don't understand. Giving Liam a significant chance at this moment. That is... Wow. Wow. Weegee just got T-spun on. He is no longer doing the T-spinning. And Liam, let's see if he can clinch out this final plus attempt. Not able to get a good start over the slope. I don't know if he's got enough time before the bomb's going to explode. Oh, yeah, that's not good. That is... Oh, God. Oh. That was just nasty. Ow. Man. I don't even know what to say. I am so sorry, Liam. That is just so unfortunate. Weegee gonna be going ahead and moving through his red coins now. Making some pretty quick work of triple L, so... And Liam with that another death there, jeez. Liam, I don't know if it was a good idea for him to commit to that double plus. I mean, he really was stuck between a rock and a hard place, because, I mean, you either take that minute 30 or so of time loss from having to go back down the CCM slide to get back to the Penguin, or you do this and just hope it works out, and it's just not. I'd almost encourage him to just take a death and then do HMC early. Honestly, that just seemed... I don't really... Oh, and leaving the bomb behind on the slope. Come on, Liam. You have to get out of the stage. Weegee only has 1 star left in LLL. He's about to be a full stage ahead. This is not good. This is... Oh, man. What a Mario meltdown on LiamKings' side. This is so unfortunate. It's really LiamKings is one of those players that either he just comes up with just some ludicrous gameplay, or he just cannot get anything going. And it seems, unfortunately, the latter is the case. Finally getting that second plus, but ultimately, oh no! Oh man, how is he gonna back this up? What is he? He's just gonna take the death. He knows that he's gonna start back up inside the pyramid. I guess that's that's the fastest thing that he can do, really. That's I'm glad he was calm enough to think of that, but man, that not even getting a like real fall of shame. That was just a fall of pain ultimately. A rock chalk strat, I guess so. I don't know. And of course, Weegee, now look at this disparity. See, normally when one player's screen is filled with lava and the other full of water, that's because one of them is in Fire Sea, but unfortunately, not Liam's situation at the moment. And F-Bomb, it doesn't look like Liam will get a game over, but if some other ludicrous stuff happens, I could see it. I could definitely see it. Yeah, Liam is definitely an amazing runner, but the consistency certainly at times is just lacking. There have been, especially like in the, I think like the nonstop tournament, he was really, really consistent and just really great throughout. But in situations like this, sometimes he just cannot get that consistency together. Now, Weegee going to be moving on to the Substar. Knowing Weegee, he's going to be going for front sub, probably the right side lag reduction strat, which is just ludicrous. I mean, not only are you going for a front sub that is just supposed to save that initial lag over rear sub, but also making it that much more difficult on yourself just to eliminate a little bit more lag. And I mean, it's a strat that like Weegee just immediately pogs at. I think Weegee just must have something in his head that makes him get really, really excited when he learns that a strat is very hard. And Liam taking some time to think about whether he wants to save quit there. Kind of an interesting time loss to take there. Let's see how the rest of Liam's triple L goes. Yeah, perfect front sub there. Nothing else that you could really ask for. Left side front sub is kind of the like older front sub strat. They would just go at it from more like a middle to left angle, and it's easier to do and easier to set up for. But the problem is that you load more of the sub, so there is still a little bit more lag than doing it the way Weegee just did. But the problem with the way Weegee just did it is the camera angle is kind of awkward, and you have that ledge right above you, which makes the dive even more precise. Because now you can actually bonk on that ledge rather than just being able to dive prematurely and miss that, like slide down the front of the sub. Oh, Weegee doing a wall jump and why is he stopping? What? Weegee, the master of the tilt, apparently. I don't even understand why he stayed there for so long. If he was that mad, he should have just taken a death and started over. That probably wasted more time what he did. Liam dying to that lava boost, not even going for the pro setup and still not able to get it. That is so rough. What is the best 70-star race time? The best I know of is a low 48. Punkation's last 48 personal best was in a GSA race, I believe. And it was like a 48.08 or something else, just really, really low. That's the best time that I know of in a race. And Weegee completely missing early LEs. Wow. An abysmal Fire Sea for a number of reasons. So Weegee gonna have to commit now to going ahead and making this good ending. Excuse me. This race is nothing boring. I don't know where that yawn came from whatsoever. Liam re-entering the volcano after that kind of strange. So after taking that burn, going ahead and trying to replenish some health, and still not able to get the lava boost, taking another death to lava boost. Oh, man. Wow. Liam just... Basement is just not doing Liam any favors. Basement is turning LiamKings into Liam Peasant, ultimately. He's finally able to get the lava boost and able to get his way up to the star. He's got 2 lives left. A game over is actually somewhat possible. But I mean, look at this. Liam is just now making his way over to the 30-star door, and Weegee has the upstairs key in his hand. That is just insane. A lead like this is so rough and so hard to come back from. But I mean, we have seen Weegee expose that he can make mistakes in this run, in this moment. So Liam could capitalize on that if he's able to just completely reboot his brain. You know, maybe if Liam just, you know, starts trying to breathe alongside the DDD music, just really try to exercise meditation and self-compassion techniques, and just every sort of self-care possible. You know, maybe he could manage to undo all of this tilt and really pull off a solid finish. But in any event, Weegee taking that bonk on the side of the blue coin switch there. For whatever reason, those blue coin switches can be really easy to take that weird sideways bonk on. It's the scam known as Intel Celeron. Are Celerons even a thing anymore? I don't believe that they are. Okay, Liam gonna be going, looks like for rear sub. Yeah, he's sticking on the right side of this tunnel. I'm glad, honestly. I really don't blame him. I didn't know I was in a Vinesauce stream. Yeah, you are currently watching the 70-star Chaos Edition race. See, I thought the Pentium was actually the lowest tier. That's kind of wild to know that they still make Celerons. Wow. Pretty interesting, especially considering that if you're looking for that special price for performance in the low to mid range, you kind of typically go with, you know, that other brand. What's their name? Oh yeah, AMD. Okay, and let's see how Weegee... Oh, just barely not able to get that wall kick out. Oh, that bonk going to the top of the town. Hey, Speedrun, Electric here. Have you ever wondered how these guys go so fast? I'll tell you, it's a little bit weirder than you might think sometimes. Anyway, Liam making his way into Fire Sea. Remember, Weegee completely missed early LEs here, so... Oh, and Liam taking a bonk instead of able to actually get that red coin up there. If Weegee bonks another 40 times, Liam might have a chance. I wouldn't be super shocked. It could be in the cards, given the way the rest of this race has gone so far. Ooh, and Liam taking that fall in the elevator shaft. Just nothing going right for Liam. Man, so many times you see this huge issue in races where someone will leave behind time for another racer, and then the other racer just won't pick up that time. But Liam is going a step further and seems to be purposely doubling the time that Weegee is losing, it almost seems. Yeah, Liam really pulling out that Kopitz quality at the moment. Has been having some internet issues, so definitely some unfortunate visuals there. If you're a big fan of data moshing, that this might be the race for you at the moment. Who knows? Weegee getting his shocking aero lift star that does not require any sort of aero lifts. Your stream is not self-destructing. Liam has been having internet issues, and so he had to lower his bit rate really low. Yeah, Liam ending up grabbing an extra life just to make sure everything is safe, and not able to get to that Bowser grab. He's able to get that first try throw. Weegee not able to get that third secret. Just spaghetti everywhere throughout this THI already. And very, very nice execution on that jump from Weegee. You always gotta love whenever they pancake Mario on that end there instead of having to get the ledge grab. I see you there in chat. Quality emote usage. LiamKings making his way upstairs, a full stage behind. And What Dry World is one of those that does have some pretty long stars in it, so that's pretty significant that that's the one that stands between these two. Weegee with that nice mountain clip there. And going to be moving on to that real quick Piranha Plant Execution Squad. Just got here. How did Liam get so far behind? Multiple deaths to... Okay, so the first big thing was he missed coins on CCM 17 when he went to do the... Or no, sorry, CCM 18 while doing the penguin race. So he ended up deciding to go for double plus instead of attempting to re-grab that penguin star. And then Pless went very badly. Ended up taking 2 or 3 deaths to just Pless alone. Took 2 deaths to Lava Boost. It's the basement just completely wrecked Liam. And even before then, there were some Mario meltdown moments, but it was really basement that's caused Liam to fall so far behind. Stop talking about noodles. I'm getting hungry. Okay. Well, this is very much a America Interstate System race. Is that like about the equivalent of as jumbled up and nonsensical? I feel like it is. Somebody touch my spaghetti! All right, Weegee making his way into TT. I'm going to go ahead and start off with Breezeless. And it's perfect. Real nice. Liam not going for that... not going for the double box kick there. I believe Weegee rocks that. I didn't happen to see the beginning of his 100 points. I didn't notice. Oh, F-bomb. I was just joking about how, like, in major cities, like, when you come upon any place where, like, highways and interstates form together, like, the roads just start looking like a bunch of spaghetti altogether. I've got to say, I've been noticing all of these in chat, and I'm not ignoring them. Thank you so much for all the compliments. I just don't want to take up the entire commentary thanking people for that, but I really, it means so much to me, and I really appreciate all of it. Weegee making quick work of TTM though. This is Weegee is on a fairly solid run overall. Some pretty big bobbles in some various stages, but oh, that pretty big fall there. That's unfortunate. Getting almost all the way to the top of the mountain and just not able to make it that last little bit of the way. And Liam, oh no, okay, barely surviving there. And he's able to get his way back over to the line here. Man, he just cannot catch a break in any of these stages. There just has to be one star that he just hemorrhages time on for whatever reason. And now everything's underwater. That's just great. Cool. Okay, Mario now has the star at least. That's something you forget about. I don't believe that you end up grabbing a star underwater in... Oh, wait, no, you do. What am I thinking? You grab 2 in DDD underwater. Because I for some reason, I was actually halfway expecting Liam to end up like falling to that platform and just stand there underwater. But commentator remembering how this game works somehow. Weegee making just super quick work of TTM. No major mistakes whatsoever, really. Reds went really solid for him. Obviously, Breezeless. Completely missing the star, though. Basically the easiest thing, and just kind of, just nah. You got to make at least one mistake. Got to give yourself at least a little bit of time to save next time you feel like golding. As Weegee now moving on to Snowman's Land. Really like well, really just like the full TTM ahead, honestly. Okay, gonna go for Snowman's Head first. This one can be a pretty big Monka in a lot of cases. Yes, do not get blown around by the snowman, please. It does not look like that will be an issue. Weegee making it look easy, making it look good. Just nice and sweet movement there. Talk about more Mario philosophy. I'm interested. Well, okay. I guess another one would be on Tiny Huge Island. Is it just that like Mario's getting bigger and it's the same island, or are we talking like it's two separate islands here, and Mario's just the exact same size? And moreover, like these characters like that red bomb, right? Like in Huge Island, is that bomb just huge? I mean, we just don't see him that way because we're in a different island. Weegee also with that nice like sliding ground pound there. LiamKings having a bit of another meltdown trying to get up on top of the mountain for secrets. Jeez. I mean, the biggest one of Mario philosophy though, really nice in the deep freeze from Weegee though, rocking that pretty nice cheeky half-second save strat. But the one that I definitely wonder a lot about is like, is it the same Mario that like is just constantly having to start over from the beginning of this game, and is just like, is this like an I have no mouth but I have no mouth and I must scream, I think is the name of that book. Is it one of those situations? Elite Moral, I do know in code it's two separate islands, but yeah, I think it's got to be that scenario. Yeah, I have no mouth is a great game. I've never gotten super far in it, but from the little bit that I have gotten through, it's a really great point and click. And so Liam is just now making his way over to TTM as Weegee is heading down for his HMC late. Yeah, 10 stars behind. That's ugh. Jeez. Now, okay, the one that'll really hurt you, I want you to look around in the room that Weegee is in right now, and you see all these pipes on the walls? It's kind of strange, right? Because, I mean, like, there's not really a reason for pipes to be on the walls in this room. It's the only room in the castle that has any sort of pipe work like that. And especially, like, what's the deal with the HMC portal? It looks like just like an oil slick, right? Well, see, I started thinking about it one day, and I realized that the Mushroom Kingdom's got to be rich. They've got like multiple castles, I'm pretty sure, in a couple different locations. They've got the funds to be able to send like their entire royal family on a long tropical vacation. There's a lot of money going around in the Mushroom Kingdom, and what's one thing that generates a lot of money? Oil. And, I definitely think that HMC's portal looks a lot like a big pool of oil. And, it kind of makes sense for those pipes on the walls to be oil pipes. And so, gotta wonder for a moment, is Princess Peach just this oil baroness that is effectively using the toads for underpaid wage labor to extract all this oil to benefit her wealth? And if that's the case, then you gotta wonder, is she bribing Bowser to kidnap her just to inspire sympathy for her so that the Mushroom Kingdom doesn't try to revolt? You gotta think. Gotta use your brains, people. Peach is an oil chic. Yes, exactly. And, LiamKings falling right on down there. That slope is so rough to fall down. Yeah. It's such a basic joke, but all of the people mentioning USA now invading the Mushroom Kingdom, thank you. Conspiracy theory hour with Electric. Look, you can call it a conspiracy theory, but the evidence is out there, okay? I really feel that way. And also, let me point out one thing real quick before we end that. What is that big weapon that Bowser Jr. uses all throughout Mario Sunshine? What is that again? Goop? Kind of looks a bit like some oil tar, doesn't it? I really wonder where Bowser Jr. had access to all of that oil tar. LiamKings actually having a decently solid performance in TTM, though, especially compared to a lot of the other stuff that we've seen from him throughout this race. So, able to at least kind of stay in that one stage behind area. So that's definitely good. Um, at least compared to the performance that we were seeing from him earlier, or rather, 2 stages behind, 10 stars. Ooh, Weegee taking an immediate death there. Wow. That's pretty unfortunate. I mean, certainly it's worse to take a death like at the end of Swinging in the Breeze or something like that, but that's definitely not the way that you want to start out Tippy at all. And glitchy wall kick is good. Wow, Weegee just still pulling out the pretty insane strats. And all right here, LiamKings going ahead and nicely grabbing that ground pounding star. Weegee showing us why these triangles are referred to as tricky. Even a player on the level of Weegee not able to pull off that super smooth movement every single time. Kind of unfortunate, but he's definitely got more that he can show off to us. Yes, Tippy takes no prisoners, absolutely. Liam with that real nice in the deep freeze as well. Wait, does Weegee already got tricky triangles? Does he realize that? What is going on? Weegee just re-grabbed tricky triangles. What? No way! Oh my god! The last time I saw this was in a race between Aki and God, who was Aki playing? I forget, but Aki re-grabbed Watch for Rolling Rocks. I can't believe that. Oh my god. Just not paying attention whatsoever. We thought LiamKings was the one with the real Mario meltdown, but man, Weegee just completely losing it seems. I guess maybe Weegee just knowing he was so far ahead, he must just have felt that bad about missing tricky triangles and just wanted to show us, hey, I can actually do this star. That must be it. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look to the skies and see. And copy strike, yeah, probably. Mama just grabbed a star. It was blue, I saw just then. Oh my god, what am I doing? Mama, life had just begun. Now I threw it all away and let... Okay, I'm done. That joke has gone too far. LiamKings finishing up HMC pretty healthy. While Weegee has been losing it in... He already did... What? He already did Lakitu bounce. What is going on? What is going on? Okay, yeah. No, he must have ended up accidentally missing the star at some point. Yeah, he missed it the first time. Okay. See, I remember him getting the actual bounce, and then I looked over at Liam's screen to see what was going on with him. So, okay, I didn't realize that he ended up not actually grabbing the star in the end. Well, Weegee has lost a lot of time, but as you can see, still 6 stars ahead of LiamKings. So I guess he just must have kind of had that feeling of, you know, I'm really far ahead. I can go for whatever I want to right now and be okay. Got off the stream for 2 minutes. How is Weegee only 6 stars ahead now? Rainbow Ride, that's how. And he also collected tricky triangles twice. So I really don't understand that one. TTC is your favorite level. It is a very cool level, but oh man, it is such a monka of a level. Really, anytime you hear that slide music, just monka shake should be going off in your head, honestly. Liam going to be grabbing, I believe, just one more star down in HMC, and then going to be making his way up into Tippy. So I mean, if Weegee ends up having any other sort of tremendous meltdown in TTC, ooh, Liam with that ground pound, and he's really lucky that that ground pound didn't come out just a few frames earlier. That probably would have caused him to slide down that slope and end up falling straight into the pit. But I mean, even though Weegee has a super significant lead, I really think that we could like a 1% chance still see Liam end up clenching this. Senior Kittens, yes, I do stream. No subscriptions yet, unfortunately, not quite affiliate, but check me out sometime. Don't mean to advertise, just letting you know because you asked. Weegee with those nice reds. Let's see how he finishes these out. Is he saving the TTC 100 for the end again? Looks like he might be. Probably, Tama, probably. Liam making his way into Rainbow Ride now. And let's see here. Gonna be starting off with the maze. Oop. Okay. He's... Ooh, sliding down a little bit too early before grabbing that red. He's able to back it up pretty cleanly. And... Ooh, missing the last red before going down to the star. Not able to stop his momentum before falling off the ledge. Man, just all sorts of sauce just being spilled everywhere. Okay, now, this is Weegee's big moment. It's 3L3TRIC. No, there's only one C. Blame 12-year-old me for that. I'll probably put a command in my chat for it eventually because I'm sure I'll get that question a lot. But 12-year-old me did not understand how the word electric was spelled, and I used the username for too long before I realized that I was spelling it wrong. And so now if I try spelling it with the proper number of C's, it looks weird to me. So we're just stuck with the name that we've got, unfortunately. Liam, nice cruiser crossing there. Now, Weegee, however, having a bit of an issue with these side flips and such. Just kind of nice and dirty TTC 100 at the moment. 1C is the optimal strat, yes. The more letters you leave out, the faster you can type the name. I'm going for name typing any %. Thank you so much. Really, like, I don't... like, I almost feel bad for mentioning my my stream at all because, like, I feel like it's almost taking away the attention from this race. But definitely thank you for that. That means a lot. Weegee is now in go mode, though. Gonna be making his way up into bits. Has that last little toad star. Why use many letter when few letter do trick? I'm copying that. Oh man, I'm gonna copy your name with it. I'm using that everywhere. Hurts and X, thank you so much for that. Oh my god. Or Hurt Stun sucks. Got it. Alright, now, Weegee gonna be showing off some pretty nice bits movement. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be going for moving reds, more than likely. It's from The Office. Okay, I've watched like part of The American Office. I have a very instant moving right sign from Weegee. Let's go. Still pulling out some pretty impressive strats, even though he's got this major lead and doesn't really need to save any sort of time. Liam having issues with getting this triple jump here. But for whatever reason, the actor Ed Helms, every character he plays just annoys me to a ridiculous degree. And so the second that he joins The American Office, I stopped watching the show. I literally could not keep watching it. Because every time he was on screen, he just annoyed me that much. It was so bad. If Ed Helms is watching, I'm really sorry. You just need to, try playing a different character at least once, please. And Weegee missing that last little Bowser throw there. Let's see. Oh, missing another one. Wait, wow! Paying for the super extended range bombs this time around. Definitely, someone needs to go ahead and call Acme. I don't think that their bombs have a consistent exploding range, honestly. And Liam finishing up his TTC 100 without any sort of deaths. Weegee with a 52-25 to clinch out this win. And LiamKings, meanwhile, at 63 stars. It looks like he is going to be going for finishing out this race, fortunately. So that's certainly good news. But kind of unfortunate the just huge mistakes that we kept seeing from especially earlier on in this race. Now, let's see if we happen to be able to get Weegee in here for an interview. Just kind of talk to him about some of the stuff that's happened in this race because it's certainly been a pretty varied race between some really impressive, awesome execution, and then just some little bobbles here and there. And with us now in the call is Weegee. How are you feeling after that race, my man?
It was pretty bad, but I finished, I guess.
Yeah, well, certainly better than what I could do, and you got the win. That's for sure. And I mean, there were some really impressive moments throughout, but obviously, a few different kind of weird errors. Like, I don't know if I've seen like what was going through your head during that like really weird plus fail where I think it's just for whatever reason you weren't able to clip through the pyramid top.
Yeah, I think I tried to press A and Z together, and I just pressed A first instead. I can't remember exactly what happened, but I ended up on the other side somehow. So that was interesting.
Oof, yeah, and that was just a pretty major just wow. But were you following the race progress and were you seeing what was happening to Liam throughout?
Yeah, I was watching the stream from the start, so I kind of knew what was going on, and maybe that's why I kind of like stopped trying as hard near the end. But I
Yeah,
don't know.
now I gotta ask because this was. Did you mean to do tricky triangles twice?
No, I realized as soon as I saw that it was a gray star, I was like, "Oh gosh, what
Because
have I
we,
done?"
we were kind of sitting there in chat like, does he realize that he's done this already? And then like one theory that came up was that since you messed up a little bit on it the first time and you knew you had such a lead, you wanted to show us how it was done. Oh,
Yeah, I just
but
forgot.
yeah, it happens. It happens to every. It's even I've seen it happen to Aki before too in a 16-star race. So it's and I mean it's just one of those things. At least it was a pretty quick star. But and obviously stuff like that. That front sub was just absolutely beautiful. And was there anything else that you were especially proud of throughout this race?
Um, I think there were a few stars. I was proud of Reeseless because I was practicing that a lot. That went pretty well.
Yeah,
Might have
just
had a few small
beautiful.
things, but yeah, mostly it was pretty sloppy though. But that's how it is.
Yeah, stuff happens every once in a while. But I mean, ultimately, really solid performance, especially like the things that went well went really well. So certainly congrats for that.
Thank you.
And let's see real quick. It looks like Liam ended up going ahead and quitting out of this race. Not sure if he's joining in for an interview. So, how are you feeling about the upcoming playoffs? Obviously, the kind of next bits of the tournament season are coming near, and with this win, I believe you propelled yourself up to what was it, third place or something?
Guess so.
That's pretty impressive. Are you do you how do you feel about being so high up in those rankings, and how do you feel about that upcoming tournament? Do you feel like you're going to be able to make it all the way to those live finals, or are you feeling a little bit nervous? What's going on in your head?
I'm a little surprised I actually was able to get. I'm actually third. That's behind D whatever and Punk A. But yeah, I wasn't really happy with most of those races, so I'm pretty happy to be third. But these playoffs, I'm sure, are going to be incredibly close. There's been tons of close races, like D and Punk A. They're like always clashing, always super close their times. Um, I think I have a decent chance, but I need to get better on like finishing runs and consistency because I you kind of have to get like mid 48s if you want to win at this point because they always get crazy times.
Oh yeah,
52s won't cut it.
yeah, definitely. And it really like it definitely from my perspective, you've certainly got the skill. It's just I think to an extent, maybe the shorter categories have given you a bit too much of the optimization bug. Cause like
Yeah.
that slide issue was just like trying to clip too close to that wall for a 12.5. Just
Yeah, I think
different
I'm
little
just
things like that.
there might be things like that where I'm just like yeah, trying too hard to optimize and I should try to like look at the bigger picture. Just try to get the tricks down.
Yeah, but I mean, either way, I'm sure if you're able to put that time in, you'll definitely be able to do great things and make it pretty far in those finals. Out of D whatever and Punk A, who are you kind of looking for to face out of those two? Who do you think you have the best shot at?
Um I think in the past, like D's been a little bit less consistent, and I don't know if he plays as much as Punk A does. So I feel like it's more realistic that I win against him than Punk A, just to be fair. But yeah, I mean anything can happen for sure.
For sure. Well, thanks so much for this interview, and again, GG's, and thanks so much for the race. It was definitely great to watch.
Yeah.
Um, had its entertaining moments from just the awesome skill, and its entertaining moments for other reasons. So, but definitely thanks for that performance. It was really, really great to watch, and we'll see you around for your next race.
Cool.
And with that, that concludes our broadcast day. Thank you so much to everyone that has watched not only this race, but all of our races throughout the day. Um, we will go ahead and go check our GSA schedule. Someone's already put that schedule command in chat to see what we've got coming up. Um, Tomorrow, we've got an SMO race between the one and only Nicroveda and Dansta in their any percent league, and then a DKR time trial later on, and finally an MMX race later on. So definitely, it's a bit less congested of a day than today has been, but still some nice events happening then. So definitely come back by for that. That'll be starting at 2 p.m. CST tomorrow. And if you can't come around then, that's all right. Thank you so much for stopping by tonight. My name again is Electric. It's been an absolute pleasure commentating for y'all. And one last time, thank y'all so much for all of the praise and compliments. It really does mean so much. But remember too that I wouldn't be able to do what I do without these guys actually doing the runs. So definitely shout outs to them for their awesome performance. And with that, one last time, thank y'all for watching, and we hope to see y'all around. Peace.